Here is Laura to help us answer the next question. How can we then, as sinners, be made right with a holy and perfect God?
Thanks, Taj. The primary purpose for the Bible is to address this very question. There are many verses we could look at, but here are my favorites. Let's start with Ephesians 2, 8 through 10. For by grace you have been saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of God, not of works, lest anyone should boast. For we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them. Suppose someone asks you to do a job, and he agrees to pay you a certain amount for your services. And so you work and are paid the agreed amount for your work. Imagine then that when you get paid, the person says to you, "It's only by my grace towards you that you are getting this money." What thought goes through your mind? Say, wait a minute, by your grace? That's not grace. I earned this money. And you would be right too. Now, suppose you go looking for a job and the same person says he cannot hire you. So now you're out of work, but the next day he comes and gives you the money that you would have earned had you worked for him. If he were to say, "It's only by my grace towards you that you are getting this money," then you would have to agree, wouldn't you? It was by grace. Now, what was the difference? In the first case, you earned it. You got what you deserved. In the second, you didn't earn it, but it was given to you anyway. That's grace, getting something good that you do not deserve. But the news gets even better. When you are forgiven by God's grace, you may think it's merely a case of the poor man's debt being paid by a rich friend so that the books show that the debt is canceled. But God's grace is not like that. It's way better. After the rich man has paid the poor man's debt, that's great, but how about his future needs? Which is why I just love what comes after the verse that says we are saved by grace. For we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them. God's grace not only wipes clean your debts from the past, but it keeps working in the present, changing you into a new creation. Remember Creation Week? God spoke, things appeared. God's power of creation is the power of redemption. He creates, implants in you a new heart, Christ's heart, so that good can come from it. Thus we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works. Get it?